One rider, one horse, multiple therapists and volunteers.
That's what makes Morning Glory Ranch so special and unique when it comes to offering horse therapy for kids with all types of special needs. And Rita Garcia paid them a visit for this week's Feel Good Friday, and it is a good one, Rita.
You can say that again. Let me tell you guys. So when we walked in, it just kind of looked like this big open field. But to hear about the vision and really the direction that Kim has for this facility, it is incredible. They still need funds, of course, to make it all possible. But until then, they are working with what they've got. And according to parents, it's been life-changing.
Say walk, Esther. Walk, Esther. Good job.
COVID.
It's pretty magical
No, gotta go up again.
to hear little Eric speak. Considering he's autistic and nonverbal.
And he's speaking of it all. He started to make full sentences.
It's just as beautiful to see Tracy walking.
Tracy, how old are you? 27?
Yeah.
In fact, some would say Morning Glory Ranch is where the magic happens, and it all starts with horses.
Because a horse's heart puts off about 65 watts of electricity, and a human heart puts off about 4 to 5. So there's this natural magnetic attraction, electrical attraction that takes place. So the horses, it's really magical how the kid's personality will match the horses, and nobody knows the horse's personality when they first get here.
Kim Russell is the founder and executive director here at the ranch in Waller. She spent 25 years in public education, and before retiring, she often wondered about the future of her 10-year-old nonprofit. Kim grew up with horses, dedicated her life to students, and realized the true need for this type of facility.
And so I literally sat in that bottom pasture over there, and I said the biggest prayer I'd ever said in my life, just asked to be put where I needed to be. If I was supposed to sell the ranch, I needed to know. If I was supposed to do something different, I needed to know.
As luck, or her faith would have it, she met Dr. William Toth, who admits after hearing her story, Morning Glory Ranch gave him a renewed passion for health care.
As far as we can tell, there's only a handful of facilities in the United States, Morning Glory Ranch is one of them, where you have one child, one horse, and multiple therapists, multiple volunteers and therapists working with that child.
In doctors' terms, things can get a little complicated in understanding how someone actually benefits from riding. So Kim explained how it's about a rider's posture and lower back. A horse's movement causes lymph fluid we all have to move through the body and up the spine. It's like a release of endorphins, and that's why even though Eric is considered nonverbal, as you can hear,
Good job.
he's repeating and initiating commands, while his mom says she never would have thought he'd saddle up.
And he started to make full sentences, complete sentences, speaking. Not all the time, but he does it. And his behavior has improved too. Of course, every parent, I think, even it's a tiny step, is a huge advance for us.
It's a big step for Tracy, too, since a car accident in 2013 left her with a traumatic brain injury.
Can you tell me what happened? Car accident?
Yeah.
She didn't suffer from any broken bones, but she was in a coma, recently in a wheelchair, and since then, she's had to relearn everything.
I feel the connection. I mean, the first time out here, I've never really been around horses. The first time I came out here, I walked up to Buddy, and I asked if it was all right, and they said, sure. And I said, you take care of my daughter. And his ear turned to me, and he was very gentle.
Therapy usually lasts about an hour, and since Kim says most parents she sees also struggle with giving their kids a well-balanced meal, they're able to offer Vitameal. In her words, just add water, dress it up, and it's low cost. Since she says nutrition is so crucial in giving all of her kids a fighting chance at one day not just living a normal life, but creating a lifelong magical bond with the horses who are all just waiting.
And she still goes and works cows and does what she loves.
For their next rider.
Wait. Thank you.
MorningGloryRanch.org. Welcome to the magic, as you can see there, Melissa and Tom. If you just scroll down, here's the reason why Vitameal is so important. They are having their second annual Vitameal Cook-Off. All you got to do is click right there on that green flyer there, and it'll take you to the registration where you can go ahead and get in on all this action. And, you know, as you just saw, they definitely call this magic, and many parents are calling them miracle workers.
Just fantastic to see that.
It makes such a difference in their lives for the whole family. Rita, thanks for profiling them and getting the word out about what their special mission.